So, another interesting thing, every now and then I go and check in at Rabbi Matityahu Glasischen. He's the Bible code guy, and I see what he's doing. He keeps doing charts and he keeps digging. That's his whole thing. He just searches for clues about the times we're living in. Not a Messianic Jew, but still. So, his latest chart I'm going to put up with this video, and you can have a look at it. It's exciting, as usual. It's got the words Messiah twice, son of Jesse, fire of Messiah. Now we know Revelation's going to be with fire and so on. Repentance, 5785, 2025. So this year, Elijah, we know the two witnesses, Elijah and Moses, are coming. Will proclaim the coming of Messiah, and then the 33rd day of the Omer. That is the picture that he's painted here. Now, the Omer is something interesting, and I'm going to give you the facts from their website, Jewish Learning, My Jewish Learning, and you pick up the things I want you to pick up here. That'll be the best way to explain it. The Omer is a period of 49 days between the Jewish holidays of Passover and Shavuot. They count those days, right? It's a mitzvah, a good work, to ritually count each day, a practice known in Hebrew as Sefirat HaOmer, right? The Omer is the period of semi-mourning, and many refrain from getting married or cutting their hair during the time and so forth. So it's the beginning of the barley harvest and all these things, and they talk about these things, and they go into it in detail. So jumping to the end of their article, Teaching Fellow Jews About Counting the Omer, they say this in conclusion. Beyond the agricultural significance, the Omer ritual serves as a daily reminder of the journey from liberation to revelation. We're entering Revelation pretty shortly, mirroring the Israelites' passage from slavery in Egypt to the receiving of Torah at Mount Sinai, which is celebrated on Shavuot. Some frame this as a journey from physical redemption to spiritual redemption. So, Shavuot, Mount Sinai. At Mount Sinai, Moses went up and the Jews stayed at the bottom. The same way that we're going to go up before the time of Jacob's trouble. I'm saying we're going on Shavuot. I'm saying it's a watch period and it's 2025 and it's really late and it's dark and the waves are big and it just everything's falling into place. Who knows? But it is interesting that they frame it like that, the journey from liberation to revelation. And it's the journey from slavery in Egypt to receiving of Torah. And Torah points to Jesus, Yahweh. I've done that teaching before. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. They all have hidden Bible codes. Yahweh, Yahweh, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus. No, it's Torah, Torah. Leviticus is Yahweh. Numbers, Deuteronomy, Torah, Torah backwards. And they all point to Yahweh. Behold the hand, behold the nail. It all, Torah points to Jesus. And our journey from slavery in Egypt in this world, this place where we're still busy wrestling against principalities and powers and doing the work of the Lord here, we are going to journey to the promised land, to Yahweh, to Yeshua, and be set free very shortly. We'll be going up. And we don't know that exact moment, but we know that all the signs are in place, all the prophecies are being fulfilled. Everything in the world is at a chaos level we haven't seen before. So it's good to see codes like this popping out by this man digging, and it's interesting. And now he says here in this Bible code, it doesn't just say day of the Omer, it says 33rd day of the Omer. And if you're counting from when they started counting on the 13th of April 2025, it brings us to today. More or less, give or take 24 hours, the 33rd day of the Omer is today. I'm not saying we're flying today. I'm saying we could. You never know, but it is an exciting time to be alive, and it's great to encourage and keep watching for Jesus Christ. And while we're watching for Jesus Christ, we are looking up and we're sharing that love of Jesus Christ. We're drawing closer to Him. We're being transformed on a daily basis, putting off the old man and putting on the new and changing to be more like our Master, following the water walker in the middle of the worst storm mankind has ever seen. And we're not afraid because we're not looking at the waves in fear. We're looking at them in excitement because we know we see Jesus walking on the water toward us very, very soon to pick up His bride. God bless. Keep looking up. We're almost home. Shalom.